Time for your sport now with me, Jake Brigstock. Labour MP for Nottingham South, Lillian Greenwood, received backing from outgoing Prime Minister Theresa May, calling for an investigation into Notts County Football Club. Greenwood asked May for support as she called on the FA, the National League and the Football League to investigate the plight of the club under owner and chairman Alan Hardy. May responded by saying government will continue to hold football authorities to account for ensuring there is transparency regarding ownership of the clubs, inquiries on the suitabilities of owners are made and financially that clubs are continuing to live within their means. May said she hopes Notts resolve the situation soon. Nottingham Forest lost 3-0 to Olympiacos in a friendly out in Greece last night. The Reds fielded a strong team but were 3 down inside the opening half an hour of the match, courtesy of an opener from Georgios Masouras and a brace from Miguel Guerrero. Reds head coach Sabri Lamouchi said he preferred last night's game to the 3-0 win over Atromitos though.
Honestly, I prefer this game than Atromitos game because we face many problems and the small details become a big consequence. When you start the game like this against this kind of players, of course you pay cash, and after 8 minutes, 2 goals, easy, without any effort, so it's difficult. We need to work. We knew that from before. They are more ready than us. They have the first important game next week. They start 3 weeks before us, but we must start the game in a different way. More focus, less mistake.
Mansfield Town now, and the Stags host Championship side Blackburn Rovers in a friendly at Field Mill tonight. 2 trialists were involved in Mansfield's last pre-season game, which was a 1-0 win away at Alfreton Town. And speaking yesterday, assistant manager Lee Glover says they will both play in the game this evening.
I think they'll be involved and play some part in the game, and they've both done well at Alfreton. So yeah, they'll play some part in what will be a. Alfreton was a test, but we'd expect more of a test tomorrow evening.
What different type of test are you expecting than what you've faced previously to date?
Well, I think Alfreton, a very strong side, maybe a little bit direct at times, but I think they'll do very well in their league. They're very well organised. I think tomorrow you might see some more flair players that are going to ask different questions of us.
Cricket now, and part 2 of Nottinghamshire's behind-the-scenes documentary series called All In is now out. Included is the moment all-rounder Samit Patel was told he would be left out of the side for the first time in more than a decade in the Outlaws County Championship clash with Hampshire earlier this year. Patel said he felt like he let the team down.
The news was broken to me the day before, after training, and Mull and Morsey just pulled me aside and said, look, you're going to miss out.
I'm the bearer of bad news, mate. You're going to miss out. We're going to play Libs. I know you'll be gutted. But it is what it is. We want to change it up a little bit. We're going to find something, mate. So we're going to put Libs in at 5. Mull goes to 6 and go from there. Okay?
Well, how did I feel? Yeah, disappointed, to be honest. And that I'd let the team down, not knowing the fact that they probably should have needed me to play, and I'm not playing anywhere near that I should be.
Now there's a Sports Week special on your screen at 7:30 tonight. Owen Shipton shows off some of Nottingham's strongest athletes, including weightlifter Emily Campbell, who is competing at events around the world in the hope of securing a spot at next year's Tokyo Olympic Games.
First one was in Turkmenistan at the end of, so it was November 2018. We were out there for the World Championships. Then we will go to Georgia for the Europeans. Luckily we get one here in Coventry, which is very nice, which will be the British Open. And then I'll be off to the Worlds in Thailand in September. Then out to Santa Marini in Italy to do another competition. And then we will finish, I think it's in Russia, for the Europeans in 2020. And then that will be number 6. And then we will kind of have an idea if we are going or not.